Hi everyone, it's Donnie Lowy at Closeoutexplosion.com. I hope you're having an amazing day today. Today I'd like to talk to you about what is an online wholesale warehouse. So as you might know, a wholesale warehouse is essentially a facility, a place that sells products to resellers or sells products directly to consumers, but at wholesale prices. A true wholesale warehouse, in my opinion, is set up to sell to resellers, because then you know that those prices have to be real wholesale prices and perhaps even below wholesale prices, since resellers are only going to shop at a warehouse if they can resell their products at a profit. But if it's a wholesale warehouse that's open to the public, then the prices might be good, but they might not be true wholesale prices, because the public doesn't necessarily need a wholesale price. They just need a price that's below the regular retail price. So if you want to know if it's a true wholesale warehouse, it has to be set up in a way that it's selling to resellers. It might also sell to the public, but it has to have prices that are good enough for resellers. Now, an online wholesale warehouse is the same model with some changes. Instead of selling, in a place where people can visit and people can pick out their own merchandise, it is set up in a way to fulfill orders that are placed online. So, for example, let's say my warehouse, I have a hybrid model. Meaning I sell online, but I also allow people to come to the warehouse and make their own selection. If they want to come buy brand name dresses at my warehouse, they want to come buy fashion jewelry at my warehouse, they're welcome to do that. Or they can order through the website or through WhatsApp. Now, there's a reason why some people might only have an online model. They might have either a warehouse that is not open to the public for insurance reasons. People can't come to the warehouse, or they don't want to take out extra insurance in case someone gets hurt, or just simply the facility that they're renting from might not allow people to come in, from the street. They might not allow people to come from the outside. Another reason why a business might be set up to only do online wholesale sales is because they might have a third party fulfill their orders. Let me explain what I mean by that. Let's say in my warehouse, if someone orders dresses from me, so essentially I'll pack the dresses and then send the dresses out. But there are other wholesalers, what they'll do is they'll give their dresses, if they sell dresses, to another business, to what's called either a public warehouse or a fulfillment company. And when the order comes in, the wholesaler will pass on the order to the fulfillment center or to the public warehouse, and then they will take the dresses, if they're selling dresses, pack up the dresses and send them to the store that bought the dresses. So there's people who they might be working from their home, they might be working from a showroom, they might have an office in the New York Fashion District or the LA Mart, or they might be located in the Fashion District in Turkey. But essentially what they do is they receive orders and then they pass on the orders to whoever is fulfilling their orders. Often what will even happen, an online wholesaler will not even have any of their own merchandise, but they simply will match up orders to different suppliers and then have the suppliers send the order out directly to the customer. So essentially what they're doing is they're finding sources of merchandise. I have people who do that with me. They know that I have dresses available. They know I have beautiful brand name, designer, and fashion dresses, as well as other merchandise. They will sell my merchandise through their website or maybe through a catalog. And when they get an order, then they contact me and tell me to have the order sent to a customer. And that's what I will do. This way they don't have to buy the merchandise ahead of time or hold the merchandise. Essentially, that's what drop shipping is. Now, you might ask, why would anybody buy from an online wholesaler? The reason is an online wholesaler can have a lower price, especially if they don't have to employ employees, if they don't have to, do the packing themselves. They might have a fulfillment center that could pack orders for less than it would cost them to pack the order. And they just might have access to a lot more merchandise than a brick and mortar wholesaler might have. Right? It just depends, on connections, depends on the availability of merchandise. An online wholesaler also might not want to stock a lot of merchandise, and they might actually go ahead and find, for that reason, a lot more merchandise that's out there listed on their website, and then have more merchandise available than another wholesaler would have. As I mentioned, I have a hybrid model, and I also have a hybrid model as well, where I sell merchandise that I stock, and I also offer merchandise for sale that comes from other sources. Let's say someone has an amazing deal. Let's say they have a lot of BCBG dresses, and they have 5,000 dresses, and they want to sell it as a lot. So what I might do is I might go ahead, get the details, get pictures, advertise the BCB dresses to my customers, and if someone wants to buy the lot, then I can make the connection, and then I can either broker the sale, or I can then, receive the payment and pay the owner of the merchandise, and then have the dresses sent directly to my customer. I mean, there are many ways to do it. Primarily what I do is I only sell merchandise that I own, but I also will go ahead and try to broker or resell merchandise that other wholesalers might have. So an online warehouse has that flexibility because they could simply list merchandise on the website, and if they get an order, then they could fulfill that order. I personally, as I said, I prefer to have merchandise on hand. This way people could come to my warehouse if they can, and they could buy the merchandise. But I understand not everybody could travel to New York, so I want to give them the option that if they prefer, they can simply order online by WhatsApp, and then I could have the merchandise packed in my warehouse and then have it sent directly to the consumer or to the wholesaler in this situation. All right, if you have any questions or comments, please let me know. My website is closeoutexplosion.com. As I mentioned, I have a wholesale warehouse in Brooklyn, New York, and you are welcome to visit anytime you're here. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this video, and subscribe to the channel so you'll be updated when I have new videos. Have an amazing, amazing day.